Well, my hair looks like shit right now because I've been wearing a hat all day, but I don't care. Um, I have a lot of stuff on my list that is I'm very behind on. Uh, God, actually, let me pull up the list so I can see how much. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 albums, EPs, compilations, stuff like that. And then I have like 12 singles that I have to listen to. So I'm very behind. But this EP came out. So it skipped to the front because I really want to hear this. Um there's also a Marshmello solo track on here, which I'm interested to hear. I mean, because a lot of the time a big complaint about his heavier stuff is that you can't hear him because it's usually collab with somebody else. So I'm very interested to hear what that sounds like. But I listen to a lot of Marshmello's stuff. I've been listening to him probably since I first started listening to electronic music back in middle school. Uh, like listening to like stuff like Blocks and Find Me, things like that. That was kind of my introduction to him. The stuff that was on Trap City and stuff like that. Um, I actually have his I actually have Shockwave on vinyl on like a I think it's like a special colored vinyl. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Let's check this out. So 6 tracks. I've already heard Movement, but I'll play it for a second just because I like the track. Haven't heard any of this other stuff. It's an interesting lineup. In fact, I listen to a lot. Samplifier I listen to a lot. Pike is okay. I'm just hoping it. I mean, I'm hoping it manages to kind of stay interesting throughout. Baw, I'm a little afraid of considering his performance on the Nice Little Round Table compilation, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then obviously the solo track. So let's see. Starting out with Marshmello and Infect Loaded. Immediately sounded like Ghost and Thing. Or Ghost and Stuff for a second. Okay, got a little bit of like a Marshmello flavored trap intro. Ooh, okay, yeah. Definitely very Infect flavored. I like how beefy the sound design is. It definitely there's definitely something in there that is different from Infect's usual sounds. You can kind of tell Marshmello had a little bit of input on. I mean, this part's obviously Marshmello. You can tell it's based on the not the percussion, but well, I mean the percussion too, but like the production of this part overall, you can definitely tell it's very Marshmello forward. Fight. Okay. I like the swing that it has. Those kind of like springing out bits. Cool intro. to the project. I think it's, oh Jesus Christ. I think it's kind of setting up for what's to come. It seems like it's going to be more of him kind of blending in with the style of the person he's collabing with and just kind of like enhancing it a bit. Um, Definitely didn't hear a lot of Marshmello aside from the trap sections and stuff like that. But I mean, it's still very evident because this is kind of the thing that I noticed with movement too, is a lot of the time it's the mix that's the most evident of a collab, which is not something I think I've heard before. So it's kind of interesting to see that. But I mean, there's obviously some influence. It's just I'm so not used to him making this kind of music that I can't really tell what it is. But there's definitely something different. Yeah, cool. This is worrying me because of how fat the waveform is. It's making me think it's gonna be another one of those ones that just doesn't change. But we'll see. Marshmello and Pike Shatter. Ooh. It's a dirty trap beat right here. Interesting build. This is very blown out. I heard that paint can shake. What the fuck? That is not, that's tear out, that's not Riddim. The little like touches that get thrown in here and there. Oh my god. Oh, the blow. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely does not have the issue that I've had with Pike previously. It is constantly changing. The sounds that are insane. I cannot believe that Marshmello's on this. That is ridiculous. I was not expecting a tear out track. That is insane. The sub on that. Those like rolling basses that come in there. Holy hell. Ooh. The kind of panning that just happened. That kind of like marching flow there. Holy shit. That is the... Well, I was gonna say it's the heaviest Marshmello track I've ever heard, but Fireball exists. But it's definitely up there. Holy hell. I did not expect the collab between those two to be that heavy. That was intense. Yeah, I like how it's consistently changing throughout. It keeps it interesting. The patterns don't... Ooh, hang on. I'm not ready for that yet. The patterns don't stay the same at all. It's just... that was crazy. That was really nuts. I don't really know what all to say about that. That was just gross. That's going in my playlist easy. Actually, I'm gonna wait on that actually because I don't need people seeing my lists. But yeah, definitely a highlight. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay. Uh, Devastate. This is the solo track. I'm interested to see what he was able to cook up on his own. Let's see what he did. Very dark. What the hell? I gotta see the comments on that. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Liking that. Just how heavy that was. And then the fake out, too. This had me hoping, and then just the kick in. And the flow in there, too. Like, it wasn't just a quarter note. And the switch. This is unreal to me that this is Marshmello. It's like unrecognizable. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's disgusting. You can't really hear the hats in the first half of the drop, I guess you would refer to it. But that onstage kind of adds to the impact because that's just a lot more sludgy and just like punching at you. Yeah, that's that's a good one. So we're 3 for 3, but the infect one I might not go back to that much. Samplifier collab, MELLOFIRE. Let's see. That one was like a minute 36 too. This is 4 minutes. What we got? Samplifier is kind of hit or miss for me now. I liked more of his like tear out stuff, and like when we went through the Viking phase was cool. Now it's just kind of like, eh. I can already hear the Samplifier basses in there. I'm a motherfucking gangster till I fucking bleed. Really good force. percussion snapping perfectly. I like a little detailing in there you can kind of hear. So you can kind of hear it like almost pixelating a little bit in certain points. Like you can tell Marshmello's kind of like throwing his little stuff in there. Solid first half. Definitely just kind of like what I expect from Samplifier. But, still interested to see where it goes from here. The second half looks a bit longer. So, let's see. Uh-oh. A little breakbeat in there.
I'm a motherfucking gangster till I fucking bleed.
Really good bounce on this part. Ooh. I think that's Marshmello, actually. That kind of like a rearing sound to it. The swing right here. Honestly, as kind of standard as that is for a Samplifier track, I do really enjoy listening to it. And something really interesting is happening right now, where now that I've heard Marshmello do a solo track of this stuff, all of a sudden in the tracks I can like kind of hear where he is in there. Because I guess the main issue before with not being able to hear him was you didn't really know what his heavier sound design sounds like. Because he didn't really do any solo. But, yeah, that... You can definitely hear it a lot more there. It's definitely a blend of the two. And it did manage to stay interesting the entire time. I did actually enjoy kind of listening to that through. I'm going to part that up real quick. Marshmello and Baw. Tears. Let's see. Oh, that knocking sound. Don't do that. I hate that. Every time there's a knock in a song, it gets me. I feel like Baw is going to be a bit more able to relate to his like melodic future-based stuff. So I feel like it could lean that way, but I'm not going to predict that because it seems like he's trying to go all out here. What do we got? Ooh. This kind of swing that it has and how kind of like it's like cut up. Marshmello future Riddim. This is unreal. Yeah, that's That makes sense. I was gonna say it's what I expected, but I didn't know what to expect. But yeah, that definitely makes sense. Baw is very good at the melodic stuff, so Marshmello kind of leaning back into that side for this definitely works. The second half looks a little bit longer, and also sometimes Baw makes like a completely different second drop. For example, here we go. About to get heavy. Oh my god! Yeah, the pace is beautiful. And the kind of like shaker hat as opposed to the normal one. Hell yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, Baw. And Mellow, obviously, but you know. You know why I said that. And then go back to the pretty shit for the outro. Okay, I like it. I didn't talk about this artwork. That's it's definitely something. It is definitely Baw's atmospheric work too. Which I've never had an issue with his atmospheric work. Regardless of what I feel about his drops, his atmospheric work is always great. That's pretty much the stuff I haven't heard, but just so people are aware, this is on here as well for the final track.
Why y'all looking so stupid? Y'all better get with the movement.
God, just the sub that Hall brings. I didn't like this. What was wrong with me? Yeah. Very good track. All in all, very, very good EP. The Infect one, I didn't heart it. It's not that I don't like it. It's still a very good track. It's just like it I don't really know how much I would be going back to it. Like that's kind of an issue I have with a lot of Infect stuff. Is that I like it. I don't really think there's been a song by Infect I haven't liked. But it's just like after a couple of run throughs in the playlist, it's like okay, this kind of takes a bit. But I mean everything else is going in the playlist. Like it's not even close. And I feel bad, but like the Shatter or the Shatter, the Pike collab Shatter was nuts. I didn't expect that. Devastate was nuts. Didn't expect that. Mellofire just a really solid blend of the two, and it kept it interesting throughout. The Ball collab was very good. It was pretty much what I should have expected from them. Um, it just really solid meshing of the two styles. And then Movement, everyone and their mother has heard Movement already, but it's still a great track. Uh, yeah, I honestly have a lot of respect for him for doing this because he didn't have to. He's like a pretty mainstream EDM artist. He can work with whoever. He's worked with like massive stars, and he still shows love to the underground and like works with them, and like still wants to kind of mess around with underground stuff anytime something piques his curiosity, even if it's like not really the flavor of what he's doing at the moment. He's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna divert. I'm gonna try this out for a little bit, and I really like that. So, once again, you don't need my recommendation, but definitely listen to this. It is worth the listen. Go stream it. Yeah, just very solid.